Get your mugs ready. I got some tea. Trump is considering a lawsuit against the Fed Reserve Chairman, Jerome Powell. He said he can cut the interest rates. Well, he basically brought out the fact that they are renovating two historic buildings, and he said it's poor oversight and possibly some fraud. He said, so while you're spending money on this, you could be handling lowering the federal interest rate for the American citizens. Now listen, y'all remember all that shit that the president of Mexico was talking? Claudia Sheinbaum, remember she was saying that Trump ain't gonna have nothing to do with trying to stop the cartel in Mexico, and he ain't gonna do this and he ain't gonna do that? They expelled 26 high-ranking cartel figures to the U.S. in a major deal with the Trump administration. Yeah, Trump said, I'm going to raise these tariffs to 30%, and Claudia Sheinbaum said, well, I'm sorry, I was just talking shit. Here they go. Easy work. The D.C. takeover. As you know, President Trump dispatched the National Guard and to help the crime rate in D.C. kind of lower it, because everybody's been complaining. So he said, okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to do something to help you lower the crime rate. Well, everybody's up in arms saying it's martial law, and they're comparing it to the Holocaust, which to me is kind of anti-Semitic. Y'all don't think that's a little anti-Semitic to compare the atrocities of the Holocaust to basically a man just trying to clean up the streets of America? Anyway, let me tell you what's happening with that. They had 23 arrests: homicide, firearms, possession with intent to distribute narcotics, possession of a switch, if you know, you know, and DUI and reckless driving. So for the first night, I think they did pretty good, but they're going to keep it going. Now listen, it's a bunch of misinformation about the same-sex marriage thing that's going on right now. No, they are not they haven't overturned it, okay? Let me tell you what the tea is on that. Kim Davis, a former clerk, she asked the Supreme Court to hear a case, right? She wanted to overturn Obergefell versus Hodges from 2015 that legalized same-sex marriage. Let me give you the tea on that. She refused to issue marriage certificates for same-sex marriages. She went to jail for that, and she's asking the Supreme Court to overturn that ruling, because that way, you know, all of her stuff kind of goes away and it says that she was right. Well, this is the thing. They ain't even said they gonna hear her. So all of this stuff about they're overturning same-sex marriages, they haven't even told this woman that they're going to hear her case yet. And they're not going to tell her until September 29th, which means if they do hear the case, they may hear it sometime in October, if they decide to hear it, which they ain't even said they want to hear what she's saying yet. Anyway, that's the tea. That's it in a nutshell. I'll see y'all on the next one, okay? Because I know some other stuff is going to happen. God bless you. God bless President Donald John Quavius Trump. And God bless America. Love y'all. See y'all on the next one.